What's up YouTube, JetRocko7 here with a tip for beginner discussion called the extra deck. And basically what I want to talk about is, as a beginner, the extra deck is something that will not be completed probably as a beginner. And there are certain synchros that you just need to be competitive at like a regional, national level. Cards like Scrap Dragon, this card's like $40, maybe cheapest now. Catastor, 15, not that bad, but you know, $15 is still a lot. Brionic, $30. Black Rose, maybe 10, 15. And those are pretty much like just some of the examples that I have. And the thing with the extra deck is, you know, you can be patient, just keep playing at a local level. You know, you could probably go 3-1 without an extra deck, or without a decent one if you're lucky. And, you know, be patient, wait for reprints. Like, Stardust is like every rarity now except common, and, you know, cheapest like $3 per rare, maybe 5. It's still a lot, but you could afford $5. And, you know, Black Rose with the secret reprint from the tin, it's you can get it for like 12, maybe cheapest. But things like Brio and Catastor from Hidden Arsenal, you know, they're hard to get. Brio's getting reprinted in Europe. You know, lucky, very lucky people in Europe. So yeah, they get the super one. That'll be worth like nothing. You could probably, you know, get it here because we're allowed to play German cards or French cards or whatever. But yeah, I think just be patient. You'll definitely get pulls eventually, like entry pack wise, prize pack wise, from your locals, and hopefully those pulls can get you your extra deck stuff. But until then, try playing a deck that doesn't really require an extra deck, or at least a good one, like Stun. Cards like Thunder King, it's common now, so you can get like a playset for maybe $10. And, you know, it's a good card to stop the boss monsters of the really expensive decks like Wind-Ups, Rabbit, and, yeah, Fossil Dyna. It's a reprint as a super now. Don't pay attention to the secret one, because the secret one's probably still a lot of money. But, you know, this card prevents special summons. You can't special summon at all. So, this card is really good. Banishers, these are still pretty good because, because the deck, or the game, really revolves around the graveyard sort of now, like the wind-up loop, and Inzectors, if they don't have like a horn in hand, they have to get the one from their graveyard that they've already used. And I've actually been told that Hornet still works under this, because when it's sent by Dragonfly or Centipede, it'll still go to the grave because it's considered a equipped spell card. So you might want to use Macrocosmos, and Macrocosmos isn't really that much. And Doom Cows. Doom Cows are great, I think, in this format because of all the monster effects. And you probably can get these 45 for a playset maybe, because it's reprinted in gold. It's not just in Ultra now. And I think this deck is fairly cheap. You don't really need to run BLS. Chaos Sorcerer will probably do the job at a local level. And yeah, I think this deck is great. Maybe $100 tops, if, you know, you can find another way to, you know, work the deck out or whatever to make it a little bit cheaper than it has to be. Gravekeepers too. Gravekeepers, they're probably running $50 maybe. I sold the deck for like 40, 45 to a friend. And yeah, it's pretty much all commons except the recruiters. They're like 15 for a set now. I'm trying to get one for 10. If you guys have a set of Gravekeeper recruiters for $10, let me know. I'll probably buy it or trade. Check out my binder. But yeah, Gravekeepers definitely do not need an extra deck at all. They just revolve around that Necro Valley, shutting down the graveyard, and Descendant, and that Recruiter. Get the Commandant. You always have that Necro Valley for you, and Gravekeepers are definitely a great choice if you don't want an extra deck. Value Turbo as well. The 2 Armed Wings like 2 for 5. 2 Armor Masters 2 for 10. This is like 3.5. Dark End Dragon you don't need to run, but it's still a cheap synchro to use. That's easy to get out with that deck. Vayu Turbo, yep, the extra deck definitely, probably like 20-25 bucks for a decent one that you could definitely top locals with, I think, if you're a really good player. I think the extra deck will be just progressing more as, you know, time goes on, and you definitely will need to shell out money for the expensive stuff. It's purely business for Konami. I mean, yeah, I hate it too, but if you want to play the game and be good at it, then yep, definitely shell out some bucks for your extra deck. Thanks for watching, guys. Tell people to subscribe to anyone you know. I'm trying to do a contest once I reach 50 subs. Definitely do a giveaway. Probably just one of those random ones. Make it easy for you guys. But yeah, tell people to subscribe. Let them know my channel. Post down in the comments what you want me to talk about. I know I'm just doing mostly beginner stuff right now, but I can definitely get some ideas going for things that impact, you know, non-beginners. So, yep. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, sub. Peace.